All right, I got a real simple one for you right now. This is called a math map. This is setting your target for the number that you're trying to reach. So my example, because I dream big, not that this is a big number at all, but if I wanted to make 1 million this year, this is how I would break it down. So I'm just going to run through this real quick, all right? So 1 million divided by 12 months is 83,333.3333, etc. So that number, although it seems like a lot, 83,333 divided by 30 days, because we're not doing weeks. We don't make money in weeks. Divided by 30 days is 2,777.77, etc. That's a day. You have to make that a day in order to make a million a year. 2,700 a day. It's not too hard. Divide that by 24 hours. It's $115.74. $115.74 an hour. If you can make $115 an hour, you can basically make $98,000. Okay? I did the specific numbers, so it met up to a million. This is why it looks the way it does. Okay? But if you want this, if this is what you want, this is what you have to do. Now, if you wanted to move this million number over here, that changes the game. That means you want to make a million a month. This is possible. I see businesses do it all the time. I'm studying companies that make way more than that a month. It's very easy to do once you get your strategy down. So this is your target. This is your target, and you have to make it all the way over here. This is what we have to do. So I have to make $115 an hour in order to make the $2,777 a day, to then make the 83,333 a month, to then make a million a year. Okay, so this will go into your strategy for your business plan. This is not your main goal, but the point of a business is to solve a problem. The problem I'm solving for you right now is to figure out what your target is. So if you have a number, if you have a dream number right now that you want to make it to, pick it. Okay. Hopefully all of us have a number. It shouldn't be too hard to come up with. Once you have that number, this is how you break it down. This is it. This is what you want to do. And you mess with this in any way you want. You want to make a million a month? Do that. You want to make a million a day? Do that. You want to make a million an hour? It's not impossible. Okay? There's billionaires out there that do this kind of stuff. They may not be worried about doing it like this anymore, but this is the idea. Okay? So this is your math map. I call this a math map. Math map. So you just take your target number and you break it down on a time spectrum. And once you start moving around in time with money, you start thinking a little bit more broad about how easy it is to reach your target. It doesn't sound too hard. $1.15 a day, $1.15 an hour is not as hard as you would think it is. So we can make this 100,000, and this number is actually way less. Way, way less. And if you want to do that, then do that. Make 100,000 your first year. Well, you know what? We'll do it right now. Let's break it down. I don't even spend too much time on this, but let's do this. 100,000 divided by 12. Okay, it's just this number. So we're gonna do 100,000. Whoops. We're gonna do 100,000, and it's gonna be 8,333. Okay, now we're going to take the 8,833. We're going to divide that by 30. So that's going to be $277 a day. And we're going to take our 277. divided by 24, and this is going to be $11.54 an hour. Does this seem like a reachable target? I'm hoping a lot of you are saying yes. This is $11.54 an hour. Most of us make that or a little more. I'm not saying you can save all your money and be able to do that. That's not what that equates to. But you can make that possible. And if you wanted to just make $100,000 a year, take it as simple as find a $100,000 product, sell it once, and there you go. Now figure out what else you want to do with your time for the rest of the year. It's that easy. Find something that's worth the amount, sell it. Now, if you're selling small products and your product is priced at $2.79, or your product is priced at $13.88, or if your product is $5, figure out how to sell more than just one at a time. Figure out how to sell more than just what you're exactly looking for. Just make sure that your target number is what you're going for. Don't spend too much time worrying about how to do this, because if you have this number, this will come into play very easily. But you see how different it is from a million making $1.15 an hour to 100,000 where you only got to make $11.54. Now, if you can find an automated system that can make you $11.54, you're golden. That's an extra $100,000 a year. Okay? Math map, find your target, put it in your business plan. This is a part of your strategy.